article I read that was in the Inc. magazine, and it was talking about scientific ways that you can be happier. And I thought it would be great to share this with you, and then just talk about ways you can be happier, because today is day 2 out of 100, and this is a 100-day challenge for you to be happier, healthier, and wealthier on day 100 versus day 1. So that's what we're working on. And happiness, I find, is one of those more challenging things to work on, because happiness, there's not as much science. There's not as much on research on what you can do to be happier. You can financially, we can work on cash flow, and we can work on investing, things like that. And health, we can work on scientific ways to be healthier. And I'm a healthcare professional, and I've been doing that for over 25 years. So that's kind of easy for me to teach about that. But happiness is one of those things that have been, a little bit more challenging to teach on. So thanks for joining me today. And then let's get right into the webinar. And we're going to talk about 11 ways that you can be happier. So I'm going to show you my slide here on the website. If you're on Twitter or on social media, you can catch a recording of this. I'll upload that or tweet about it, and you can catch the link on YouTube later, the recording, or on our website. So 11 things you can do to be happier. And the first thing that I want to talk about is exercise. So the research in this article, and I'll switch over to the article here. The research says that if you exercise, that can really help you to be happier. And so 7 minutes of exercise is the key. And so for you that are watching this, just getting out and exercising a bit more on a regular basis will show that will prove to be make you happier. And so I think it's really important that we do get out and exercise, that we're able to increase the endorphins and the hormones that are in the brain. And it really helps to combat with some of the stress that you might be feeling on a daily basis. So I'll share some research from the article in our show notes so that you can click on the article and read it. But basically it says exercising for 7 minutes was the key to increasing your happiness level. The next thing is sleeping more. And what I mean by that is just getting good rest. The more sleep we get, the more our brain can refresh. And a lot of the science now is saying that there's toxins that build up in the brain, and these cells, the neurons, have to be able to clean the toxins out. And one of the ways they do that is by sleep. So there's kind of a mechanism that flushes out the cells and refreshes your cells so that your brain can work better. And in the article I was reading that they did a study on students, I think, at university, and ones that were sleep deprived, and they remembered the negative thoughts a lot easier than positive thoughts. So, that's interesting too, that if we get enough sleep, it'll help us to be a little bit more resilient during the day with our mood. Friends and family, spending more time with friends and family, especially a sibling, immediate family. The article shows that that the happiness level goes up when we have these relationships. And I think I have a point coming up that says that just spending some more time and money on experiences with family and friends. So rather than buying a pair of boots for yourself, spending some money on going to a concert or going on a trip with someone, that brings more happiness than a personal item for yourself. Get outside more. And it's saying that just getting out into the outdoors raises the level of happiness. And I think it was very specific in the article saying that if you go outside and the temperature, they found the ideal temperature to be about 13 degrees Celsius, which I found interesting. So 13 Celsius is around, I would say about 55 Fahrenheit. So just getting out and into nature and a little bit in that cooler temperature range can really boost our mood and make us feel better. Other things you can do is helping others. And we talked a bit about that, just doing something to help others and experience life together. I would also say philanthropy and giving to others makes you feel better. So giving to a good cause, reaching out to people that need help, that'll increase our happiness level. The next one's interesting, smile more. And sorry, I made a spelling error there, but smile more. There's a neurofeedback loop, and they found that it has to be genuine. So you have to be genuinely smiling more, but I would say make an effort to smile more. It's going to bring you more happiness, and it's going to increase your level, boost your mood. So I think that's a good point. Planning a trip, and in the article it says even if you don't take the trip. I know I love traveling, and just planning to get away for a weekend. Most times I only need 2 or 3 days away to kind of get a different perspective on things and look forward to going away. I think that's the key, is just planning something and looking forward to going away. That's exciting, and it boosts your mood and makes you happier. For me, the other thing is a couple times a year, I like to go away for longer. And my ideal time frame is about 10 days. So twice a year for 10 days. You might be different, but again, just getting away for a weekend, planning a trip away, try and do that in the next month or two, and that can really help boost your mood and make you happier. The next point is meditation. And this is something I've been practicing for over a year, and I've been sharing it on our channel. So meditation helps to kind of rewire the brain. And there's been a lot of studies done on meditation. I would encourage you to try it. We may have a masterclass coming up on meditation. If you want one on any of these topics, please PM me or type in the chat. And so meditation is really good for rewiring the brain. It's easy to do, and there's just some key, simple steps you can do to meditate on a daily basis. There's different types. There's guided meditations and different variations of meditation, but just getting into that daily habit is very good for your happiness level. Move closer to work. That's interesting. A research study showed that having a smaller home closer to work was better than a bigger home farther away. So you might want to consider that. I know for a period of time in my career, I was driving quite far, about 45 minutes each way to work, maybe an hour. And that was okay. But now that I've moved closer to work and I'm about 10 or 15 minutes away, it has helped. It's just simpler, and it's easier to get to work, and less stressful for the drive, which is great. And so that increased my happiness level. Practice gratitude. I like a gratitude journal for this. So just having a journal, and we can do a masterclass on this as well. Just having a journal where you can record what you're grateful for. It's one of my 4 exercises I do every morning. So I spend about 5 minutes reading my gratitude journal, or just in my mind, thinking about all the things I'm grateful for, whether it's the people around me, my home, my car, my work, whatever it is that you're grateful for. And doing that daily and recording in a journal is a very good way to increase your happiness level. And then the last thing they talked about was getting older. Now, this is not something you can do, but just happens. But they found that older people have more satisfaction and happiness. And I think it's maybe just all those years of experiencing life and knowing what brings happiness and accepting those things, and doing more of those little things that bring you happiness. I think it's that perspective that can really influence your happiness level. So just getting older was the 11th thing that can bring you happiness. Now, if you want to know more about these topics specifically, I'll put a link to the article, but we can also do a masterclass, and the masterclasses would be longer than the free webinar today. We would dig into these topics and then write down some action steps, actually practically applying these things that we've learned. And one of the ways is our gratitude. We have a gratitude journal as well as a 100-day journal that you can use. So I'm just going to turn off my screen here for a second, switch screens here on our website. So just bear with me. And I will show you our website and where you can get these resources. So here we are. Here's our website. And if you go over to the menu, which is on the top right here where the 3 dashes are, and you go over to the shop function right here, what you'll see is the resources we have available. And one thing is the gratitude journal, which we did a gratitude masterclass, and we made this journal for it. This has 31 days of journaling that you can participate in. So that's one thing that I would encourage you to get to increase your happiness level. And then you can get either the 100-day journal with the 30-day sheets or the 100-day of change handbook that doesn't have day sheets, but it's basically an outline for the 100 days. Either one of those would be great to purchase. And then you can follow along as we go through these 100 days. And if you attend the master classes, then you can actually write in the journal. We'll be using that for our webinars and our master classes going forward. And right here is where you can get to our webinars. So if you click on webinars, what you'll see is our upcoming events. This one's today. And then on the 15th, in 2 days, we're going to do a weight loss one. So weight loss 101. And I encourage anyone who wants to lose weight to join us. I lost 30 pounds in 100 days last year, and I wrote about it in my book called The 100-Day Diet. You can get that on Amazon or on our website here. And so we'll be talking about the basics of weight loss at that free webinar. And then on the 17th, which is Thursday, what you can do to save and invest more. So we'll take that financial angle to help you. And you can sign up and get tickets for these right on our website. So that's fantastic. And then, like I said, if you want to come to any of the master classes, just let me know what you're interested in, and we can always do a topic and then post it here on our website page, webinar page, sorry. And the Master Pass is a pass that we're offering now in this 100-day period, where you can sign up anytime, and then it'll be $63 a week, and you can attend all the master classes, and you'll get access to the recordings as well. And then if you want some coaching, you can sign up for this, and you'll get that personalized one-on-one approach, and you'll get that help on a weekly basis. So if you need that extra help, we have the Master Pass with coaching. And then if we go to the coaching section, what you'll see here is if you just want to get started with coaching, you can do a 15, 30, or 45-minute coaching session, and I'd be happy to talk to you about where you're at and what your goals are, and how you want to improve your health, your wealth, and your happiness. So I'll be happy to talk to you about that at the coaching session. Go ahead and book one of those. And the last thing I'll just show you is our blog. We update this on a daily basis. And so what you'll see is things like our free webinar recorded and then uploaded, and some comments and show notes there, like where you can get this article today that I based the webinar on. So please feel free to go to our website. It's wealthhealthhappy.com. Our company is called True North, and our goal is to change lives through education, educating people about what the science says about health, wealth, and happiness, as well as me personally being involved by doing these webinars and masterclasses and the one-on-one coaching. So please follow us. like our social media channels, subscribe to them, our YouTube channel and our podcast, which is on Android and Apple. Please make sure you subscribe to that as well. And it was a pleasure talking to you today. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon.